At about the age of 5.5, the breath switches from a parasympathetic state, a state of relaxation, rest, repair, to a state of sympathetic, which is fight, flight, freeze, buy, scroll, all the mindless activities that our mind and our body takes us to is from that state. See, now we don't have saber-toothed tigers around us to chase us. We have somebody writing on our Facebook page or our Instagram page a negative comment, and that puts us in a state of fight or flight. But the problem is that we stay in that state. We stay in that state throughout our day. We stay in that state at night. And it causes a lot of really, really serious problems in the long term. Some of these problems you might have right now. They're like a buffet. You could have one or you can have all of them. Neck and shoulder tightness and pain. Lower back tightness and pain. Digestive problems. Digestive problems anywhere from IBS to constipation, which is really the same thing, just opposite sides of the coin. Tension headaches, restless sleep, mood disorders, anxiety, depression. Body that just doesn't feel right, low energy levels, memory problems, or lack of mental clarity or acuity. Fast triggers like blowing up really fast. And many others, many other issues. For women, pelvic floor problems, pain during sex, when they sneeze or they laugh or they cough, they pee themselves. For men, it affects a lot of our reproductive health as well. Because when the body is in a high state of stress, it doesn't repair itself. It doesn't regenerate. And our true power as men diminishes because we're constantly in a state of arousal that's unnecessary for the situation that we're in. We're in a state of arousal, and it's unnecessary for the situations that we're in. If we're talking to a loved one, or we're creating a project on the computer, or we're just out throughout our days, it gives us a feeling of unsafety and like everything's not okay. And that leads to dysfunctional belief systems in our lives that we pick up through that constant stimulation of the nervous system. So once we switch it back to a parasympathetic state, once we switch it back and we heal and we transform or bring it back to the way that it was supposed to be, we start to thrive in life. We start to see opportunities where we couldn't see them before. We start to make decisions and we start to make responses instead of reacting or overreacting or underreacting towards situations because of how we were trained through this nervous system training process. Our immune system improves. Our relationships start to improve. Our business starts to improve. And honestly, the nervous system is the primary thing that affects everything so far that I found. And this program that I'm sharing with you as a gift, if you do it every single day, you can potentially transform your entire existence. And I know that's a huge promise, but I've worked with so many people and I've seen so many incredible transformations that I had to share this with the world. I had to share this with you. And it's so simple. It's so simple that if you do it, if you commit to those 5-10 minutes every single day of breathing and resetting your nervous system and evolving your nervous system, your life is going to transform. And eventually, as you keep going through this process, the fruits will start to be abundant in your life, in every area. Imagine what you would be like if you were able to deal with chaos, change, stress in a way that's not just resilient, where you can get beat up and then get back up and fight. No, in a way that's anti-fragile. And anti-fragile is bouncing back from chaos, stress, change, and becoming better. And that's what's being offered in this program.